John Locke was an English philosopher who is considered one of the most influential figures of the Enlightenment era. He is best known for his work, An Essay Concerning Human Understanding, in which he argued that the mind is a blank slate at birth and that knowledge is gained through experience and perception. He also developed influential theories on the nature of government and the social contract, which have had a significant impact on political philosophy. Locke's ideas on the importance of individual rights and the limitations of governmental power influenced the development of modern liberal political thought and the Constitution of the United States. In addition to his work on political theory, Locke also made important contributions to the fields of epistemology, metaphysics, and education. In An Essay Concerning Human Understanding, Locke discusses the importance of understanding and knowledge, and the ways in which we can acquire and understand these things. He states that it is worth taking the time to understand our own minds and how we come to have knowledge, as this can be both pleasant and beneficial in directing our thoughts and searching for other outcomes. The text also mentions the concept of faith and opinion, and the idea of assent, or accepting something as true without certain knowledge. Locke inquires into the original sources of our ideas and notions, the extent and certainty of our knowledge, and the nature and grounds of faith or opinion. He also suggests that it is useful to know the limits of our understanding and to be cautious in attempting to understand things that are beyond our comprehension. An Essay Concerning Human Understanding, by John Locke, is divided into 4 books. Books I and II, which make up the first volume, focus on the nature of the human mind and its ability to acquire knowledge. In Book I, Locke discusses the nature of the mind and the ways in which it is furnished with ideas. He also addresses the question of whether innate ideas that we are born with, exist, and argues that all knowledge is gained through experience and perception. Book II is concerned with the nature of ideas, or the mental representations of objects and experiences. Locke discusses the various types of ideas, including simple and complex ideas, and the ways in which we come to have them. He also addresses the question of the extent of human knowledge and the limitations of the mind. Books III and IV, which make up the second volume, focus on the nature of language and its role in shaping our ideas and understanding of the world. In Book III, Locke discusses the origin and nature of words, and the ways in which language can be used to communicate ideas. He also addresses the question of the relationship between language and thought, and the role that words play in shaping our understanding of the world. In Book IV, Locke discusses the use of words in the expression of our ideas, and the ways in which language can be used to mislead or deceive. He also addresses the question of the nature of truth and the criteria we use to determine the truth of statements. There are several important aspects of John Locke's life that are worth understanding in order to appreciate the context in which he developed his ideas and the influences on his own thought processes. These include historical context. Locke lived during a time of great political, social, and intellectual change, known as the Enlightenment. This period was marked by a focus on reason, science, and individual rights, and Locke's ideas were shaped by these broader cultural developments. Education and early career. Locke was educated at Oxford University and went on to work as a physician, trade secretary, and writer. These experiences likely influenced his later philosophical ideas, particularly his views on education and the role of the state. Political and philosophical influences. Locke was influenced by the political and philosophical ideas of figures such as Thomas Hobbes and René Descartes. He also engaged in philosophical debates with other intellectuals of the time, and his ideas were shaped by these interactions. Personal experiences. Locke's personal experiences, including his religious conversion to Protestantism and his involvement in political controversies, also played a role in shaping his ideas. Legacy. Locke's ideas have had a lasting impact on political philosophy and the development of modern liberal thought, and his work continues to be widely studied and debated to this day.